Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I was looking for the ANC Secretary General Simon Gakuru's remarks on whether Raila Odinga is invited to Musalia Mudavadi's NDC or not. I did not find it. But because of time, this is what Tuko shared out, if you allow me to read. Raila Odinga is not invited to Musalia Mudavadi's Sunday convention. He is not our friend. And he said, that is the headline they give it. And according to that statement, according to the Musalia Mudavadi-led outfit, Raila is presumed a competitor. And thus it has been seen tenable not to have him as one of the function attendees. They went on to say, though its Secretary General Simon Gakuru ANC said that, through its Secretary General Simon Gakuru ANC said that, by virtue of Raila being a contender in the August 9th presidential votes, it would not be logical to have him witness Musalia Mudavadi's launch the same bid. Now, on this punchline today, I want us to use this opportunity to look on some of the reasons why ANC party is not inviting Raila Odinga to their NDC. But before we go deep into that, I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our video to more viewers or larger audience. Thank you so much. Let us continue with our discussion. Now, number one, Musalia Mudavadi knows that in case he invites Raila Odinga to his NDC, he's going to face what Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka faced in his own NDC, ile ya Wiper. Kalonzo invited Raila Odinga, and Raila Odinga, when he arrived from that event from the word go, he was shining. Even Raila Odinga's speech was the most appealing speech to that congregation. So Raila Odinga stole the show, and instead of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka shining, it was Raila Odinga shining in Wiper Party NDC. Seemingly it was like Raila was the chief guest in that event, but in the real sense, it was Kalonzo Musyoka who was the chief guest, because it was his day to declare his presidential bid. So even instead of people listening to Kalonzo Musyoka's manifesto, the only thing people remember in Wiper's NDC, it was what Raila said and how Raila entered that event. So Musalia Mudavadi does not want this to happen in ANC party, especially at this moment when you know very well ANC is divided. There is one side that is feeling Musalia Mudavadi should reconsider and support Raila Odinga for at least one more time, because they are sure Raila, in case he wins his election, he will be declared the winner, and the probability of Raila becoming the president is very high. ANC group knows that. And there's another side within ANC party that is feeling that it's better Musalia Mudavadi to work with the William Samoei Ruto to win the presidency. So that division there make Musalia Mudavadi to feel that it is not the right time to welcome Raila Odinga in this NDC. And for those people who did not watch Kalonzo Musyoka's NDC when Raila was arriving and how he gave the speech, watch this shortly as we continue. So that means that Raila is a big river. And if it's not a river, then it's a lake or an ocean. And therefore, these other political parties like Wiper, ANC, Ford Kenya, KANU, go on with the list. They are just like tributaries. The small rivers, zenye namwaga maji kwa mto mkubwa. So there is no way you can welcome Raila Odinga on your event and you still think that you can outshine him. Definitely, even if you allow him to speak or not, Raila is going to shine. That is the nature of our politics, and Raila has made a name for himself. That's why you can't counter him easily because of what he stands for in this country, and again what he has gone through in the hands of the government while fighting for common mwananchi and the kind of democracy we are enjoying. So this can't be removed from Raila Amolo Odinga. And number 2, Musalia Mudavadi will be on ballot. That is the biggest reason again. And therefore, Raila Odinga is going to be his competitor. In fact, a front runner. And therefore, you only invite your competitor just in case if you are going to surrender to him or her. And seemingly, because NDC is not inviting Raila Odinga, it means they are not going to surrender from this race. They might be going all the way to the ballot, whether they are in in Oka, or just as ANC party. That is what this party is trying to confirm to us. Whether they will be supported with the Kalonzo or Oka coalition or not, the name of Musalia Mudavadi might be on ballot. That is the information they are sending out. Otherwise, if not, then they could easily do what Kalonzo, Musyoka, and Gideon did. Kalonzo welcomed Raila Odinga because even Kalonzo is still eyeing to deputize Raila Odinga. Gideon seemingly, he has no problem working with Raila Amolo Odinga. So that is the direction Gideon is heading to. But Musalia Mudavadi is adamant because he might be going all the way to the ballot. But despite this, many people still believe that Musalia Mudavadi's ability to mobilize and unite the Western region before he gets out is still ish-ish. He is not sure of that. And number 3, there is a wave in Western region which is pushing Musalia Mudavadi to at least work with Raila Amolo Odinga for one more time. There is a push for that from larger Mulembe nation. These people believe that Raila Odinga can easily win the election. And therefore, the only safest thing Musalia Mudavadi can do is to allow Raila Odinga to enjoy the total support of Western region rather than splitting that vote, so that through him, they can feel being part of the upcoming government. Unajua Raila ameshakuwa declared the 5th. Even President Uhuru Kenyatta anamuita nowadays the 5th. So that possibility is coming. And again, a perception is being created, the Mandela movement, and the people are buying into this. So people of Western region believe that Musalia Mudavadi should shelve his ambition, at least for now, support Raila, and then in return, the people of larger Luo nation. Unajua saa zingine nakuanga very hard to differentiate a Luya and a Luo, because of association, assimilation, and the intermarriage that has happened there. So because of that, Musalia Mudavadi feel that in case you welcome Raila Odinga into this event, it will be seen as if he has finally accepted what many people in Western believe he should be doing by endorsing Raila Amolo Odinga. So I don't want that to happen, because he still feels in his mind that he is going all the way to the ballot. Then maybe come later, force a runoff. I don't know if it's possible. Then through a runoff, he can negotiate in Raila Odinga's government, or if he get a deal from William Samoei Ruto. And number 4, there is rumors in public that Musalia Mudavadi could be heading to William Samoei Ruto. Ya kwamba ni kama anaelekea kwa UDA. And therefore, if this can be true, then Musalia Mudavadi cannot invite Raila Odinga to his event when he knows he's heading to William Samoei Ruto. So this could be one of the reasons why Musalia Mudavadi is not inviting Raila Odinga to this event, though it's a weak point. Because what I believe is that Musalia Mudavadi might go all the way to the ballot if he's not supporting Raila, and seemingly is not supporting Raila. Because still the same Mudavadi understands that by supporting William Ruto, it means he should anticipate for a protest vote from Western region. Because many people could easily realign themselves with Raila Odinga rather than William Samoei Ruto, because Ruto has never shown any interest of working with the Luhya community in any point, even when he had a chance to select a half of Jubilee government. Iyo cabinet, hakuna Mluya, hakuna mtu, let me put it this way, hakuna mtu kutoka Western region mwenye alikuwa kwa iyo cabinet ya kwanza na ya pili. Up to now, there's no one from Western region. So that feeling is still strong in the people of Western region's mind. Na hiyo ni protest direct. Lastly, Raila Odinga seemingly is a senior in politics to Musalia Mudavadi. So Mudavadi cannot manage to absorb the ile shock inakuja na Raila Odinga, though it's promising us an earthquake. I don't know about this, but we are eagerly waiting for the earthquake kutoka kwa watu wa ANC. And lastly, before I forget, I met my friend John William at my another friend's YouTube channel, Onyango Olo TV. And my friend John William is still complaining that we are underrating Musalia Mudavadi on this punchline here. But I told him through the comment section, and this I have never said, by the way, I am a registered member of ANC party. I'm in their record. But what I will do here is to say the truth. When Mudavadi will emerge and do great things, we will say it here. But as long as they continue playing the kind of politics playing my brother John Williams, we can't, hatuwezi paka mafuta kwa mgongo wa chupa. So thank you so much. I know you are my follower. I appreciate you. But again, I want to use this opportunity to request to you, humbly request you to please consider looking at Onyango Olo's TV. He's my good friend. He's an upcoming YouTuber. Please, just like me, help him to grow by subscribing to his channel. Thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.